Aquarius moon, rising, sun. Also, if you're Venus, if that feels good, you'll know if it's for you. But the other thing is if you have an 11th house sun or an 11th house stellium, this is also for you. And indulge me because I I got a gift in the mail and I haven't looked. It's still got the little rubber band on it. And I just like unboxing them because I like for the my wonderful viewers to see my real reaction. So, and this is from Heidi, who's in the chat. Oh my God. It's hello. I'm going to put it on right now. You guys are too much. Let's see if I pick the right size. I did. But for this finger, hold on. That one can go. Oh my God, I love it. Thank you. It's got little butterflies for like transformation, but also, so this is a protective stone, which is why I really fell in love with it. Thank you so much. It's like my birthday came early, and just so you know, this box is everything. It's like, I'm so dark because I'm like, ooh, it's like a little casket from my ring. I got issues, but you got them too. Hello. All right, let's get into Aquarius. Now listen, this is what we're doing tonight. I'm going to do Aquarius and a giveaway. And then at the butt crack of dawn, I will be up doing just free card pulls because I keep getting messages from these lovely people on the other side of the world who cannot do readings in the middle of the day. Hi, Jupiter Jazz. Hi, Syra. And so, I want to make sure I'm available to everybody. It was so funny. I was talking about you today and thinking about you today, Syra. Hello, Little John, Raven Eyes, Moanne, and Juan, and like Alien. I feel like you're almost the Robin to my Howard. There's no way you do not know what that means. You're in everything. Thank you again, Heidi. It's so weird. Like, I kind of just, somebody asked me to put up the wish list and I just thought I was fine. And I didn't put any bells, whistles. I left it kind of innocuous. And then like stuff just keeps showing up and I'm quite literally, as you can tell, blushing. And I'm very touched. It's very sweet. And still, even though I know you guys asked and I put it up there, I still kind of wasn't expecting anything. So thank you. All right. So the giveaway, should I tell you what the giveaway is now? Is that where it is? Where did it go? Hold on. I could have sworn it went in there. Lee, are you on here? Oh, I know where it is. It's up there. Hold on one second. I'm like lazy. I'm using my chair. Let's bring this down so I can show you all. Where is? Here it is. Ta-da! Okay. Let me. Lee, you can come say hi. I don't mean in here. No. Tell your sister to say hi on the thing. Okay. Liam would take over and I would never be allowed back on. You wouldn't want me. I just want to show, this is the box. I said I would show it during during Aquarius. Is this not incredible? This is the box that the Starman Tarot, which we're totally using tonight for Aquarius. Look how huge the book is. It's unbelievable. Just the box is so cool. Like I might just like leave this part up, but I might like use the box for something else in my room because it's so cool. Now that I've ruined it and I can't get it back. Ta-da! Now it's extra big because I can't figure it out. This is what I have my daughter for. Okay, so how many people are in here? Should we tell what the giveaway is now? Isn't that amazing? And then this ring came tonight from Heidi, who's in the room, which was so sweet. Yeah, we're definitely going to use the Starman cards. It's like 3:00 in the morning in Sweden, and that's where Annika is. So she's not here, but she made it to a few minutes of the Chiron video. Did everybody watch Connie Joe's Chiron video? It was amazing, amazing, amazing. So, all right, should I do the reveal of what the giveaway is for the people in the chat? Should I just kind of like put it up? It is still sealed. You can see it still has the plastic. You know what's crazy? This was meant to be. I tried to tell. I already have it. I love this. I use this all the time. These are what's known as my channel. Now, it's not going to win you the box. But can anyone tell me what I call this deck all the time? Neela, you might be at a slight disadvantage, but some of the other people might know what I call these. I love these cards, but I'm going to give away this. This is a different deck than mine. It's these cards that I use. I love, love, love them. But I tried to actually give them away and somebody won them and never gave me their address. And then I tried to send, I tried to contact them and they stopped answering emails. That was like months and months ago. It is the Modern Witch Tarot. This deck isn't named Black Girl Magic, but I absolutely believe in Black Girl Magic. This is what we're giving away. I wish there was like a way. Oh, maybe I could do this. Wait, hold on. I have ideas. I don't know how I'm going to do cards. Maybe we do like that. This is the giveaway. It's crooked. But that's going to be the giveaway. It's going to make, my Virgo rising is going nuts because that's crooked right now, right? One of my OGs will remember what I call that. We're doing that. It still looks crooked. It's probably my actual computer. Hold on. I give up. I don't know how I have this much energy. I've been up since 5:30. Thank God for Urban Decay's all-nighter setting spray because I did my makeup at like 7 in the morning. And this is my 4th live. Had a 90-minute today and a recorded. Somebody's going to know what those are called. That's just for fun. I will give an extra thing away if somebody can tell me what I call these cards. I feel very short tonight, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, let's get out our Starman Tarot for Aquarius. Replay viewers, I understand the first 10 minutes has just been like opening and unboxing and talking about giveaways, but this is the great thing about the community, and I go on all times of the day. So the good news is at some point I will be live when you're awake and giving away something. I don't expect the newer people to know what I call these. I've mentioned it a few times in some of the newer readings, but like Syra or Juan or one of you, Alien probably went to bed. If he's awake, I'm so impressed. And then I'm also convinced he is a vampire that just does not sleep. Impressed and also slightly Alien, how are you awake? I bet you if I even show you like 2 of the cards, I'll use them to clarify this deck. It's the cards that I used to say, oh, I use these for Aquarius. I cannot believe you're awake. Fucking vampire. Oh my goodness. This is hilarious. This is why I started doing the like guess the number, guess the color, because I would be like, hey, y'all are in my chats all the time. And then it gave the people who are like really loyal and, been around a lot to like win a giveaway, right? Oh my God, Mila, I cannot believe you're awake. And I must think that I'm hilarious and I say these things and it sticks in everybody's head because I don't forget anything ever. I have a sick memory. And everybody's like, we don't know what you're talking about, Susie. And then 2 hours later, I have to like almost say what the thing is. So I stopped. That's why I'm not using that as the giveaway thing. Yes, Alexa, it's the Nike cards. Oh my God, I cannot believe you people are awake. But make sure you get some sleep because like at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow, I'm going to go live so I can hit some other time zone. Cards are starting to hit the table. So I'll tell you how I'm going to give those away later. But make sure you want them and make sure you're comfortable giving me your address and all of that other stuff. Because if you don't want them, then somebody else might want, or, So if you want them, I will send them to you. Oh, yeah. You guys, Syra and Heidi, you guys would totally hang out. Okay, this is very interesting. Hi, Samantha. I'm tired. At one point, my daughter looked at me and she's like, how are you going to do another live? Just reschedule that. Like, because I think it was like 4:30. I was like, one eye closed. And then when I got off the live with Connie Joe for the full moon, and I think everybody's here, but if you didn't, Syra, if you didn't get to watch the full moon thing with Connie Joe and I, we went through the houses and it was good. It's like an hour and a half long. But I know Neela's crazy. Then when we got off of that, I made like honey mustard homemade chicken and like a white wine and like a French sauce. We had lobster bisque and I ate that quick. Oh, I'll be asleep by like 9:30, 10. Spray coffee in your eyes. That was funny when Connie Joe was like, when you think about how you want to communicate when you sell them. As long as like people like buying from smartasses, they'll sell everything. Okay, so last card. I'm not taking that. That was a dump. So Aquarius, you have a very interesting layout here. My two Taurus kids appreciate me. There's also like homemade blueberry muffins with a little crystallization on the top. And I made a whole sausage ragu thing that's in the fridge to go with like pasta and ricotta mascarpone. That's it. Aquarius, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles keeps coming up in reverse for a lot of people's reading. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse for you. Now, this is in your energy, in the energy that you're coming out of. There might be a group situation that's ending, a friendship that's ending. I don't really see Three of Pentacles as like a romantic third party issue, but this could also be thinking that you were due for a level up, either in a relationship or in a job situation, or to be recognized by someone of, I hate hierarchy because it's what's created to make other people feel less than. I liked earned wisdom. Like that is cool with me. But this for like one or two of you, this is like somebody in family structure or in a friend structure that just will not give you the approval. But I'm telling you right now, Aquarius, like you don't really need a lot of people's approval. But this was like somebody you respect. And I think that you were really proud of your Aquarius brain working, and or your Aquarius moon, because when Aquarius moon puts their name on something, puts a stake on something, to say I want this, that's a big thing, because they're pretty easily, they can go with the flow and they love without judgment. So for them to feel rejected, that's a big pain for them. It feels like somebody who just, sometimes somebody won't give you their stamp of approval or the thing that you're looking for. Hello. Because of who they are, not because of who you are. 99.9% of the time, if somebody won't give you acknowledgement or recognition for something that you legitimately worked hard for, that's denoting their character, not yours, or their fear of your accomplishing more than them. In the other energy, and other is whatever other energy is affecting you and impacting you the most. It could be your person. It can also be friends, work, family, and also you snuggling with your own demons. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Whenever I see the King of Cups in reverse, there's a couple of things. One, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But King of Cups in reverse is somebody who worked hard for emotional maturity. And whatever is affecting this person has them completely turned off. Sometimes an emotional maturity, I advise people to feel all their feelings, right? So that you're not, the only unhealthy feeling you can have is the ones that you decide you're not going to feel. King of Cups, when it's in reverse, could be somebody who's just like, I'm good, I'm just not good with you. Or like, I'm shut down right now because I'm protecting something else. Like, this is tantamount to the card that says, I'm silent to protect you from my ego. There is a lot of, hi, April. There's a lot of reasons the King of Cups could just like turn the faucet off, and we'll see that as we clarify. For anyone new, this is the giveaway. This is the giveaway tonight. We're going to do that at the end. The Prince of Swords or the Knight of Swords is in your current energy. The King of Cups makes a lot more sense now. This Three of Pentacles in reverse feels like something you were denied. This Prince of Swords, I think, says what you got to say. This Knight of Swords rushes in with the words, with the thoughts. And I feel like you're just not holding back. I feel like you're going to say what you need to say at this point. I'm not mad at that. In their energy, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody that should be processing feelings, grieving. Something is too hard to grieve. Your person might be in grief. They are blocked off from processing their feelings, and they have turned their... They have just... The King of Cups, when the King of Cups reaches out to you, when the King of Cups gives you affection, you know it. Not only do you feel like this is somebody who's abundant in love, but this is somebody who's got like maturity. They maybe have been through it already. And also they feel kind of stable about it. So when that, like the Knight of Cups, love bombing and running, okay, that's like, that's not unusual. When the King of Cups, it's one of the worst kind of wounds. For the King of Cups to then turn around and shut off the valve. But when I see the Five of Cups in reverse, just these cards, can we just talk? I mean, here's the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups. These cards are just stunning. There's the Knight of Swords. So here's this Five of Cups. And it's in reverse. That is not processing something that you should be. Your person's, they've shut off their valve, that King of Love flow. Because there's something else. There's been a lot in a lot of these readings lately, for those of you that are in a lot of my chats, and I so appreciate you so much. If I could be Oprah and be like, and you get a car, and you get a car, I would. That's the goal, though. Eventually, right? I'm going to be like, and you get a trauma education, and you get a trauma education. That's like literally my goal. So I keep seeing this thing where there's a person in crisis. There's the other's energy has been full of people in crisis. And it's affecting you, and it's like you want to help the person in crisis, but you're wanting to help them only makes them feel worse that they can't. It's like this miscommunication. This one though looks a little bit more hopeful. Aw, thanks guys. It goes both ways though. Without you guys, there's no me. All right. What's interesting is like this Three of Pentacles not feeling like you were going to be recognized, right? Like maybe feeling like the relationship was going someplace and then all of a sudden it just didn't. And so like it feels like the promotion in the relationship, or like the leveling up of the relationship, which happens so often just when we think like this is going really well. Like the next step is like just planning weekends together, looking at a vacation, like something like that. And then all of a sudden it just goes away. But what's worse is when it goes away without like a big fight, like no, it just goes away. The King of Cups in reverse and this Three of Pentacles in reverse create this Page of Cups in the center. The love is not gone here. The connection is not gone. And when we see it in the feels, it's being felt. When we see it in swords, it might be said or thought. It's not till we see things in like pentacles or the combination, or we'll see if this gets, but it feels like when this King of Cups turned off, he apologized for it. Like, I'm so sorry that we're not advancing. I'm so sorry that I just can't do this right now. They're just showing me the Post-it from Burger, Sex in the City. Did you ever see that? Like, I got broken up with on a Post-it note, and his thing was always like, I'm so sorry, I just can't. I actually dated a guy that used to say that to me and then show up 2 months later. Sorry, I can't. And then show up 2 months later. That's the kind of person sometimes that they don't know whether to, scratch their watch or whine their ass. And so we've all encountered them. And sometimes they're going through crisis, and sometimes they're just, we won't go there. The lack of processing emotions, and you're ready to be like, I don't want to do this like this anymore. There's almost like, and this is odd for Aquarius moon, you might have other placements. It's almost like you're telling them like, no, I don't want to do this like this. Or like, it feels terrible for you to walk away from me. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Stacy. There was something said on your part. I think they really wanted to give you, or they might have given you an apology. What's crazy is I'm looking at this upcoming energy, and I'm telling you, Aquarius, there's hope in this. I'm feeling a lot of Aquarius moon here, but there's hope in this. In between this not being able to process and you storming in to say something possibly, what's crazy is the alchemy that creates is what's energetically available to you is the sun. Now that could just be Leo energy, but I still think that there's just happiness that's kind of left on the table. It's like both of you know it. You're fighting for it. What are you doing walking away from this happiness? Like, we both know that was at stake. That was real. I don't think this is about you. I don't think this grieving part is about you. But I do know that they also know that it felt like happiness. Not seeing a third party. Not seeing a third party at all. So Aquarius moon, if you were at all worried about that, for why the King of Cups all of a sudden just went and turned the faucet off, it wasn't about somebody else. The energy that's coming up, we have the Death card. You guys are so great. We have the Death card. Can we talk about that Death card? It's so awesome. It looks like Vecna, doesn't it? It's crazy. It looks like Vecna. I wonder if they modeled Vecna partially after these cards. I would love that. That's like my worlds colliding. It's rebirth. I mean, we have death of something so something else can grow on your side. And we have Six of Cups. This is inner child healing. This is soulmate card. That's what I really want to do for my birthday. I want to go get a tattoo. I really do. Thinking about it. And in the middle between the transformation and the inner child healing, we have the card of advocacy, the Seven of Wands. There's a recognition that there needed to be an apology and that there was still a little love, but there's just survival mode back here. Now, there's almost, I can feel it, like my heart is actually beating kind of fast. There's almost an impatience on your side because you're like, I don't want to take the L on this because I know that there was real happiness at stake. They still have a little grieving to do. They still have to process their feelings, but also they understand that the two of you, however they're feeling separately, that the two of you together, that alchemy created happiness. What am I missing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It does look like Vecna, though. That doesn't make me obsessed. That makes me observant. Who's Brian? All right, y'all have to watch. When you watch my videos, please watch it with the live chat because these people are hilarious. Bye, Raven. Your boss just showed up. Here's the thing. So we have inner child healing. We have this advocacy. So the sun being recognized, the little bit of love and the apology that was needed is being recognized. I think you're also, this person is making you transform. Even though you didn't do anything wrong, it's just like your approach to things is transforming, but it's going to bring transformation. And a real divine connection does not, that is how you know the difference between like a divine other. Oh God, the Backstreet Boys. I don't think they could be my kids, but I was a full ass adult when that I could not be attracted to NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys because they were deaf age for me. So like that's a no fly zone for me. I don't have that cougar stuff going on. That's not my thing. Um, I there's real genuine love. There's just a little, somebody is stuck. All right, let's use the Nike cards, which is also the giveaway cards. I'm glad. Somebody else too. I want to say it was Samantha started watching. So well written. And it's brilliant because they write stuff so that like, so the thing is I will be 52 in less than 2 weeks now. And thanks guys. And so technically the Stranger Things kids are my age in all of those years. So the music that they're all listening to was the music I listened to at that exact age. Like, it's all the same. And I tell my kids that, and they're like, oh my God, the hair. And I was like, yeah, that's what we look like. And like when you see like the boys wearing like it's bad hair and they wore the knee socks and and they're skinny. And I'm like, oh no, that was super cute back then. There was no grooming. There was no metrosexual. There was no like, we liked him skinny with high knee socks and on a bike saying dumb shit to us. That's all we needed when we were 12. Did you get the doll in the mail? Wait, what doll? Thank you, Heidi. That's what, like, I'm just considering it. I never get surprises, too. Yeah. I mean, Dustin is really representing it with, oh God, I had the braces. I looked, and I say this and people probably go, no, I promise you. I looked like, if anybody's seen Finding Nemo, the dentist is the orthodontist, the niece, who's like fishy with the braces, real awkward. That was me. So I have all this personality. It was all I had. I had to develop it. I was the one like, is she cute? She's very nice and funny. That's a true story. Okay. All right, enough. We're having too much fun tonight. I'm like, I'm just gonna do Aquarius quick and then go to bed. It's like that meme that says you got to get yourself a late bloomer. She knows the struggle. It's so accurate. Oh my God. My braces did not come off till my senior year. And then everything changed. And the same kids that like tease me were like, hey, do you have a prom date? Oh, I knew it. Hold on, you have to wait. I have to get the cord. I'm old. It takes me a second to recover when I bend over. How's your swing? I'm going to kill Connie Joe for that because people think that was real. I showed her the chandelier. I have like a candle chandelier. It's black. It's wrought iron. I love it. It's sexy. From my bedroom. But Connie Joe told everybody that it was swing, that I had a swing hanging from my bedroom. Who, Jacqueline? You were in the thing yesterday. I don't feel like I bring in that energy. Oh, please. I was jumping off the roof, cutting class. It's very, very bad. I mean, I think that probably shows up, but I think Jacqueline was in the chat yesterday. There's a little, as Alien said, a Knight of Cups showed up, and so I try to be careful what I say, because like I feel like we're all cool, we're hanging out, we're kidding around, but like at the same time, I've already had to block 2 people from the channel, and I'm trying not to invite that. All right, 50 shades. If you cut me open in the middle, I got like 51 rings, like a tree now. Okay, so to clarify, literally my cheeks hurt right now. To clarify this, Nine of Swords in reverse. To clarify this whole back row, everybody here is not sleeping. Everybody here has anxiety over this situation. And I think your person has other anxiety too. And I think that your anxiety is over them, but and the relationship, I think their anxiety is completely separate, and they, for survival mode, so their brain doesn't break. They don't have room for more anxiety. They don't. Yeah, okay. I have not seen. Oh, probably not, Luigi, if that's how you feel. Probably not. I've been on topic. That's okay. I'm not a jar of Nutella. All right, so this anxiety is really what's made the King of Cups just completely turn off the valve. But it's also that turning off of the valve is giving you anxiety as well. The Star in reverse is on the Prince of Swords. Whatever made you run in and say what you had to say, I don't know if there wasn't a little regret with that. I don't know if that didn't trigger. I think when they left, when they just like turned off the emotions for you, they were just turning off their emotions, but I think that triggered something in you. Well, good thing you are, Erica, because whoever Luigi is not enjoying me at all. Seven of Swords in reverse is on there. Five of Cups in reverse. Again, there's nothing this person is doing that is sneaky, shady. I don't think they're cheating. I don't think there's a third party. This person it actually has pretty decent integrity. What they should be doing is leaving another. Oh, I'm glad, guys. There's another situation they need to just take from it what they learned and leave the rest behind. There's some kind of an attachment to a pain that they haven't grieved. And I don't know when they do grieve it. I can't give you a timeline for that. I can just tell you the energy that's available says that the energy available says that there's still a lot of emotion between you two. There's still a lot of connection. I just don't know that this is healing tomorrow for the person. We have the Empress in reverse, which I want to say came out for Libra too. And that's clarifying the Sun card. No, it's really okay. I have to tell you, hecklers amuse me. People who come on a show where somebody's giving of their time, they're not paying for a reading. I don't ask for super chats. I'm not on TikTok taking PayPals. And when they come on and heckle me and tell me that I'm not doing the right thing to make them happy, I'm not upset and I'm not offended. It just amuses me. I've been doing the reading for 30 minutes, and in between, we're having fun. Shoot us. Yeah, it's okay. Don't bother giving your energy to it. I just think it's funny. More free things and do it my way, please. You can stay and learn something. That's going to be totally, this is where free will takes a turn. We have the Star upside down. We have the Empress upside down. We have the Five of Cups upside down. Sometimes the shit needs to hit the fan to heal, and it feels like this is happening across the board. Again, Aquarius, you didn't have anything to do with this person's pain or even why they walked away, but it's also triggering an old wound of yours, which then brings this death and transformation, which we saw before. So while this is probably not fun, I think this has eventually a really good outcome, especially with the Seven of Swords in reverse. When I see the Seven of Swords in reverse, it can be somebody who needs to leave a situation and isn't, because they have an attachment to those last two swords, but also it can be somewhat like justice. It's just that the energy is real stagnant right now. The energy is real stagnant right now. Coming up, and this is what I was so excited. Look at this. These are your 3 cards coming up in the future. We have the World, and it flew out in the upright. I could see it fly out. It fell on the floor, and then when I went to go bend over and I got excited and I flipped it over and it was in the upright. We have the Six of Wands, victory on top of the Seven of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Stability comes back. Like, there's a shift. Here's what's interesting. I always say all the time, like, we can't control another person's free will. When universe or someone or something, a situation gives us a block, there's an opportunity for us to learn. You had a choice here, Aquarius. You could have gotten mad. You could have pushed. You could have, Aquarius can keep it moving. You could have talked to somebody else. You could have been, a lot of things. But instead, there's clear personal transformation. You took the opportunity to look at how you approach things without vilifying yourself, without vilifying this person. This is like huge amounts of growth. And I really, really believe it's because of, if you take this opportunity that's coming up energetically, and when Neptune lifts and goes into retrograde on the 28th, and I keep saying this, that it's playing such a big role in all of these readings, Neptune in retrograde. When Neptune goes into retrograde and there's more clarity, you will have the opportunity to really without being hard on yourself or putting the blame on yourself, looking at how any of this could have been slightly handled differently, or how you can use it as impetus to transformation that will benefit you regardless of whether this comes back together. This person's working on themselves and you're working on themselves. If I have death and transformation on one side and I have 6 cups childhood, inner child work on the other side, that's 2 people working on themselves. For the relationship, for the alchemy, for the composite chart between the 2 of you, this upcoming energy is of advocacy and victory. Guys, I really feel like I talk about how free will is a bigger player than astrology, than a channeled message, than any tarot card. Even when we get an intuitive hit, even when we use our intuition and we kind of know, or we use our gifts and we kind of know, we still have the choice to not do the thing we know would help, right? There's the easy thing and or the thing that leads us to avoidance, and then the thing that you can't go around something, you have to go through it. If you take this opportunity to go through it instead of trying to go around it, then this has a beautiful outcome. There's like a big shift. There's a big shift. All right, let's take an oracle card and then we're going to do the giveaway. Hi, Adva. Luigi, did you leave us? If you come in and crack wise, and you have to take back what you give, you have to be able to take it. I got to the conclusion. Are you happy? All right, let's take, I want to take a shadow card because I want to see exactly what Aquarius makes total sense. You got to go through it and you'll have a decision. You'll have a decision probably around the end of June to go around it or go through it. And go around it and go through it doesn't apply to the relationship or to the person. It applies to what was brought to your awareness in the separation, in the situation. What do you have control over? What did you get triggered that you came in like the Knight of Swords? What triggered you that you want to heal? Giveaway. This is what we're giving away. I'm going to pull an oracle card. All right, Luigi. Listen, Luigi, this is my 4th live today. Sometimes I sit here and pull cards for hours for nothing. But today is my 4th live plus personal appointments. And so instead of drinking coffee, we were laughing. And guys, anybody who was there for the full moon special, Connie Jo loved it. We talked like twice since then, as we speak every day. And she loved it. And you guys all made her feel so comfortable. Luigi, you're welcome to come to anything with Connie Jo, but you may not be mean to her. I will not be as cool about it. But if you guys want me to do more with Connie Jo, just I don't care what video is, just comment, because she felt really comfortable, and so we're thinking about maybe just doing a question and answer show, which would be great. So you guys could ask her your astrological questions, and we're both willing to. I skipped 5th grade. Did you miss you are not paying attention, Luigi. I cut class a lot. I was jumping off roofs. I didn't have time to 5th grade. I didn't. I was chasing boys on bikes. Cutting class. Okay. We have surrender. I think that's pretty clear. I told you guys never have to worry about me. Where is the booklet for... Oh, here it is. Yay. And I'm happy to let everybody participate in the giveaway. But make sure that you want to give out your address, that you actually want these cards, so that somebody else who would have, because the last time I tried to give these away, then somebody got shy about their address, which I don't give out my address either. I totally get it. I'm cool with that. But just don't take the opportunity from somebody else. All right. Surrender 70. Ooh, it's a water, which Aquarius needs. The balance. One of my favorite combinations is like Aquarius moon with some kind of really heavy water placement, because it balances. Get live. Hold on. Erica, we're not doing card pulls tonight because it's my 4th live today. And I had like a 90-minute session and I did a recorded session. But I am going to do free card pulls in the morning. And then when I do earth signs, I will be doing them for Capricorn. And then Sagittarius. So this week I'll have 3 more live card pulls. These are the threads that I love. These decks, they are insane. They're like $60 each. Which $60 is cool for something that's like, I don't know, vintage, but they are really cool cards. This is the only ones I have from that brand. Being thrown around. We hear surrender, being thrown around intentional communities, and rightfully so. It's one of the most challenging to take a back seat, to not be the King of Swords, not be the Knight of Swords. Embracing surrender is like a mantra. And the thing is too, is that Aquarius always finds a solution. I love Aquarius. Aquarius is innovative. They're outside the box. They're weird as fuck. They're quirky. They're fun. They're interesting. They march to their own drummer, right? And they pride themselves. They'll find a solution. Like, they don't like being, even though they're a fixed energy, they'll find a way. That's kind of like their superpower, that they're fixed and kind of steady, but they're also steadily finding ways to circumvent issues, right? So surrender might be something that Aquarius can get a little uncomfortable with, and things that present, that give us an opportunity to get uncomfortable, usually bring us the most growth. If you can surrender to this situation, you win. If you can surrender to the transformation for yourself instead of focusing on how you can make this thing come back, if you can focus on what triggered you and examine that instead of worrying about why they're doing what they're doing, you win. I mean, we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, y'all, are you ready? I'm going to give away the cards. I'm happy to give them away to whoever. Just make sure you're cool emailing me and letting me send them to you. Let's go to bed. Which card? All right, so I'm going to take some good old-fashioned Rider-Waite, and I am going to let the cards decide. I'm going to let the cards decide, and what I want everybody to do is just let's guess a number between 1 and 20 or 1 and 21. And that's what we're going to do. Guess a number between 1 and 21, and whichever cards, I'm going to shuffle while you guys all make your guesses. And then I'm going to do the shuffle where the cards fly, and whatever corresponding number comes out wins. So only guess if you actually want the cards. I feel like universe is in charge of this. It takes so much pressure off me. I feel bad for everybody who doesn't win. And then once in a while, somebody wins and I like try to give away the reading. And then for whatever reason, they don't follow through. And then I feel bad for the people who wanted it so bad. Oh, okay. There goes one. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have showed until I checked. Hold on. Okay, at Alexa's 8, we're stopping. I might have to draw another card. Hold on. Karen got it. Let's see if anybody else did before Karen. Karen Wise. It was the 7 of Wands, the advocacy card, which ironically is my card for Aries moon, because Aries moon is an advocate. I think I owe you an email too, Karen. I cannot even tell you how busy. Erica's so close. Karen got it before you. If I had two things to give away, I would. Alexa, you also win like a little 15-minute reading. I will draw a card. I will draw a card for you if you want to ask a question, because you got the Nike cards question right. I think that's funny because the card of advocacy, it's a fire card, so it's for fire sign. And for me, 7 is card of advocacy, and Aries is an advocate. Aries moon is an advocate for sure. Alexa, if you have a question, I will draw just for you because you got the other question right. I want to give something to everyone, but I always feel bad for the people who guessed the right thing like a minute after somebody else guessed it, or 10 seconds after. So just, Alexa, go ahead and ask me what you want to ask me, and I will give you a little mini read right here. Oh, you're welcome, Heidi. I'm so glad you made it. I said I'd be to bed at 9, so I lied. I'll be to bed by 9:30. That's why when people go, oh, have a glass of wine, I don't drink. I can't even imagine. My Alexa is I could really, if you guys are playing me out, can you imagine? Alexa, play Spin Me Right Round by Dead or Alive. I'm such an asshole. I'm fading fast, Alexa. I'm just waiting for your question, babe. You'd like, okay, I love reading with your score. I have... I thought about like what's one of the most fun yet annoying songs. Oh my God, Jupiter Jazz is yours playing. That's gonna be my new thing. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay, there's a lot of threes coming out here, Alexa. But is somebody coming out of a three-party situation? Because it's so very clear, this reading. I think I'm going to go live at I'll probably get up at I don't know, 5:30 so I can be live, sitting in front of here by 6:45 in the morning so I can catch. The sweetest person messaged me from Turkey today saying they just can never get on one of my lives. I love that you all get me enough that you know that you can call me a jerk. Alexa, it looks like there could have been somebody else creeping around this situation, or there could have been an ex sniffing around or something. But holy cow. If there was any it almost feels like maybe there was an ex around somewhere, and then I don't know if it was you that asked a question and maybe that question wasn't answered fully honestly to avoid an argument, but nothing really terrible happened. I don't think it's going on now. I think this has to do with somebody that was sniffing around. I have if you're asking about your person, either that or they thought there was somebody that wanted you. There's something about, it's not the Three of Swords though. It's the Three of Cups. So that can represent a friend, a peripheral character that has interest and tried to cause chaos. But whatever the choice was, whatever the thing was, this is Three of Wands. The choice has been made, completely. Hi, I was just talking about, I just said the sweetest person from Turkey messaged me today. Okay. Do you know what I mean? This is either an old ex or there's a friend or a coworker sniffing around one of you. But he's absolutely dead set. When I get Seven of Cups in reverse, it means it doesn't matter what whatever fantasy whatever somebody else could bring to the table, the decision is made. And then I have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords in the upright is so truthful. And so there's so much integrity. Let's get... You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record player. All right, so I might be a little bit of a troublemaker. Hope nobody minds if I chat while I shuffle. I was shuffling the whole time we were talking. That's what cracks me up. Anyway, I'm not justifying. But I used to go to karaoke with my friends, like on weekends. This is like in my 30s. So like my kids, I was divorced. My kids were elsewhere. And I would go to this, like, wherever we would go. I would go with this one friend that loved karaoke, and I actually would not sing. And I was also a designated driver. So I was sober. I only drank Diet Coke all night. But I used to get people to sing whatever I wanted. And it became a game with my friends. Like, go over there and ask that guy to sing that. And I used to get people to sing that song. You think might know who it is. It's somebody in the periphery. If it was Three of Swords, I would be more concerned for you, Alexa. It's not. Let's see what this says. But I used to get people to sing whatever. I was like, you should do it because I want you to. And then, we'll be over there and we'll clap. It'll be so much fun. And I don't know why people listen to me, but they did. And they would be like really weird songs. Like I would find like really odd combinations of people. I like to amuse myself. Although I have to say it amused every single other person there too. Yep, Karen won. Wit, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm doing one reading for somebody who won a reading. But tomorrow morning I will be live at like 7 a.m. I will post that before I go to sleep. That is really interesting. And I'm still doing a reading, Alexa, honey. Tomorrow then I'll have Earth signs. So I'm doing card pulls tomorrow morning, and I'll probably do I'll probably be live again 4 times tomorrow. And then I'll be live Thursday and Friday. All right, that's all they're going to say. Let's just get one of these. I have new cards for you, Alexa. I'm Eastern. So yes, Heidi. So here's the thing, because you guys are donating the reading and I'm going to discount them. I'm going to do them through I have to get like a separate system so they don't get mixed up. And then I'm going to match. That's how I decided I'm going to do it. So even though there's like discounting and giving away, it's still not technically a nonprofit. So, I have to be I want to be really ethical about it. So I just have to set up, I have to talk to my accountant so that I can get you guys like donation receipts, but I'm still not like registered for that end it's not registered as a nonprofit. Oh, living in the twilight zone. This is a madhouse. So it's coming. If you mean for your friend, there's gift certificates. If you want to get a specific person, thing, but for the people in crisis, I'm still working on that. I have to do it right so that it doesn't have backlash and so that I want you guys to get the, oh my gosh. It's like, Alexa, your Scorpio is really a Scorpio. Only in Scorpios, when I'm trying to like shuffle for Scorpios, other cards are like, I'm not telling you. They are the deep well. That's why I call Scorpio the deep well. Try to get something out of them. Unless they have like Mercury and Gemini, which would be impossible. Maybe Mercury and Libra. They might be a little bit more talkative. Two cards. Choose love. Express your love. Choose love. And I love you. And I'm sorry for what I said. I would not worry about this connection, Alexa. Like, there's almost a comfort, and I know this sounds crazy, but like this card especially is this is the card of fantasy and delusion, right? I think it's Mars and Scorpio, but like it doesn't matter. Somebody could like stalk him, find out his like sexual fantasy for 10 years and try to hand it to them on a platter. I don't think they're having it. The King of Swords is pretty truthful. The King of Wands might have at it, but the King of Swords is not. And there's like all this about decision making. So whatever's going on, if there's separation, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight too. I love you all so much. You're welcome. I can see where there was like a little stress or like there was like a difference in behavior, but like whatever happened, they're aware. You're it for them. Yeah, I'm sorry for, I tried to get another message from your person and you all sat there and saw it would not come out. I have to go to sleep because I'm going to be up as crack of dawn at this again. There is a separation. Yeah. But whatever that other person's trying to give them, I don't think they're having it. Just know that Scorpio, even though they're sex on a stick, they're a fixed sign. And they can be really, if they love you, they're loyal. And they're also really quiet. So it's hard when they're in separation because it's like prying open. You know, like when they say a clam is closed. I don't know. I'm from the East Coast. I grew up, getting freshwater shellfish, and like if the muscle ain't open, don't force it. And like Scorpio is like a clam that is closed. They'll tell you what they want to tell you when they want to tell you, and it can be nerve-wracking if you're in waiting energy. But I would not doubt this connection. Okay. I love you. Now you love you. Thank you all for either enjoying or enduring this live, whichever experience you had. It is what it is here. I encourage everyone to be themselves, and I can't preach to everyone to like align and feel comfortable, and other people's opinions of you are none of your business, and then get hyper upset if someone, was kidding around or giving criticism either way. It's a little hard to undo this positive energy. Yeah. All right, kids, have a good one, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Karen, email me, or I already have your email, so I'll email you about this. Okay. Bye.